Welcome, one and all, back to Side Quest and the mountain that I'm trying to get through so I can go to that other place, but let's enjoy the mountain while we're here. Can't let ourselves get so excited by new places that we don't enjoy the place we're in. So I checked on that ladder, good news for that. It wasn't one that I had to kick down, it was just one that was always accessible, so I could have gotten up here a while ago if I wanted to or had seen it. I also saw this other ladder, which I was wondering about, near the one that I climbed up to the merchant end of last episode. This, I think, is going to take me to that cliff I was spotting before. Here we are, where there is a shiny I wanted. It's not much, but I'll take it. Hello. Get out of here. And from here we can keep climbing. Not sure which of these. I guess that one goes to the merchant. This one will go a little higher than the merchant. I'm also kind of wondering, every time I remember that there's that giant pot with 3 summons I have to fight, who's only getting stronger the further I get, the more fearful I am that I'm making a huge mistake not stopping and going and fighting that right now. What do we have here? Just some of those little guys, but with a fun, new kind of trick. Goobers. Stop it. Okay. So it looks like the merchant also would lead right back up here. Yes. 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 Cool. Okay. Don't know where we're headed, but I'm interested. If nothing else, it does sound like if I get to a point where those duels are just way too much for me. Apparently, if you go into offline mode, the summons that get called in... so, the summons I was fighting, who were getting pulled in, were the builds of various players. Which makes sense. Also explains why I was seeing a whole lot of blood swipes and... just challenging stuff. But I think if I go offline, the builds that'll get thrown at me may not be quite so mean. Possibly. Feels like I'm walking up toward a boss right now. That is my suspicion. Not a boss, but sturdy. Whoa! You got the madness in you. Interesting. Haven't seen much madness in a bit. Very interesting. This place... Eesh. It's a scary spell, I bet that hurts. What? Did you just call in all the help? Let me up. Nope. Stop. Quit. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. So it's not calling in help, it's applying that status a lot. Come on. No. Jump. Hit. There we go. Whew. Yeah, I didn't expect to run into this crew up here, and that makes this place a little more interesting already. Hmm. Ooh. Story swords. Is this the manor? What is this? It is. Outer wall of the manor. Cool. Large as well. Larger than it looked from the inside. The assault on Volcano Manor. The squalid, the sick, the blasphemous. A wretched, unending war with no glory. Hmm. Oh, I want that. And I can reach it, which is great. Maybe let's go over there first. Assuming nothing mean happens with the bridge. Please. Okay. Woo! Alright, not even gonna rest, we're fine. I don't want to respawn everything. Nor do I... Well, no, I don't want to go in there yet. Yeah, I want to go a little further around here and see if there's more to see. Why does the madness kick in up near the top? Hello. Quite a few of y'all hanging out. Love the red eyes. I mean, not love, but, you know. Ooh, cave. All right. Volcano cave. I'll take it. Let's see about it. It is pretty. Hey, squad, I feel like I haven't used this in a while. So this is just for me. Treat yourself. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh yeah, I've equipped all the different perfumes I know how to make just because I'm curious to try them. So this is the Spark Aromatic. And if we're just fighting a bunch of demi-humans, this seems like a great time to try stuff. Could drop down, but... thought I saw another path up here. Yeah. Lot of messages. Have some of this. That's not what I meant. Seems like overkill. Wrong thing. My mistake. Maybe I should have started with the other place. Oh boy. Have some of this! Buttons. I'm panicking and hitting wrong buttons. Oh, that's cool! Okay, I like that. Perfume is good. So, Spark Aromatics, big fan of that one. Next one to try, the Uplifting Aromatic. Let's double check what they all do before I get carried away here. So this one boosts ally attack power and reduces incoming damage once. Cool. release poison mist from the mouth using FP, acid mist from the mouth, induce a temporary state of fervor. Interesting. I feel like the sparks are going to be the most fun of all this, but this is cool. Oh, boss room already. Let's go drop down in that other place. I feel like I'm skipping a big chunk of this whole thing. Okay. Yeah, this would have been a good place to start. Whatever, it worked out. Yellow. Perhaps this calls for uplifting. Yes. Cool. Oops. I was hitting the wrong buttons all day today. That's a kind of buff I should be making use of all the time going into boss fights and stuff. Like, just go ahead and have one of those ready. So long as, like, the materials aren't too egregious to stay stocked on. Get buffed with some handy perfumes. Cool, I like them. Coil shield, huh? So many fun toys in this darn game. Oh, a very small shield. Armament designed for gladiatorial combat, rises above its peers as a particularly showy specimen. The sculpted bronze snake's a poisonous breed, boosting the wielder's resistance to poison. Give the shield a quick shake to temporarily bring the bronze viper to life, inciting it to lash out and bite foes. Are you kidding me? Hang on. Hang on. I do not intend to use that as part of my build, but I must see what we are talking about here. So, okay, there's our little dinky shield, and, that's so cool. Darn this game. You can't just be this cool all the time, game. It's not okay. All right. We're here. We're going to go in for a fight. We've got our uplifting aromatic. And we can try out some poisons, assuming the boss isn't super scary and I feel like I need to focus. But at the very least, we can start out with a little buff. Yeah. Oh, okay. Another demi-human queen. Why not? Let's give the boy some practice. I guess the perfumes do use FP, so, like, they're not any sort of free. Even so. Oh, you just threw your own weapon and just kind of went berserk mode. Cool. That's new. Or at least it feels new. And you're way more aggressive and intense now? Jar cannon? You don't say. Jar cannon, which uses explosives to fire great bolts, deals great damage but is slow to reload. Experimental firearm brought to the assault on Volcano Manor, where it was discovered that no one knew how to use it. Wow. It is even heavier than my hand ballista by a considerable margin. And I assume I'm going to have to use regular smithing stones to upgrade it. If I wasn't, I would totally just crank this thing up right away. But it's going to be pretty expensive. But it seems so fun. I kind of want to anyway. We'll see. I got plenty of toys for now, but that one is a strong maybe. For obvious reasons. It's so dark. You know, let's just, we kind of checked this out. I was wondering if this was just like a little basin that we'd be able to kind of like peer into, but I guess that's kind of what this whole cave was. Let's go back over here. Across the bridge. What a winding path. Boing! What? Oh. This. Ah! I bet you won't be so smug once I get out the sparks. Ah, jeez. Full-grown Fallingstar beast. Yowza. This Pokemon's evolved. That did nothing. Woohoo! I bet my, Whoa, okay. Ow. I bet my big scepter would be even better. Ow for this. Whew. Too slow, just a hair too slow with the heal. Okay, let's try. I don't really know what kind of damage those enemies are weak to, or I don't remember. It does feel like a striking weapon's gonna hit a little harder, and magic might be good, or might do nothing. I'm not sure which, but striking feels like it's gonna do good against that kind of very rocky-looking enemy. And we do not need to have all these equipped right now in the thick of a boss fight. Experimentation later. Yeah, let's try this. Rotten Breath could do something as well. We'll see. Maybe. It's hard to say with this kind of enemy. Haven't really fought these horseback, have I? Ow. And I guess I won't. Fine. Have some magic. Dork. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. BONK. It's alright. Too early, but nope, I'm still okay. Yowza, don't get knocked off cliffs. Whew. Intense, this one. As chip damage goes, pretty effective. Have some magic. Ah, you outran it. Clever devil. Ow. Bad dodge. Love your floor. Oh no. Oh man. Magic. Okay. What does that mean? Oh my. Cool. Cool. And now you're more intense and scary. I don't like that part. Can I hit that face of yours? Because it seems like that would do some good damage. Look at that face. Ow. Run. No. I was running into rocks. So cool looking. And very intense. Have some of that. No. Run from that. It's so cool. I love it. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Woo, got lucky. What? Whoa! Whoa! That's awesome. I'm so glad I missed. Gotcha. Man. Final form of those things is awesome. And enriching. What now? A colossal strike / pierce weapon. That seems pretty cool. And requires intelligence, unfortunately. Part of a Fallingstar beast's jaw, hard and shining black, fashioned into a weapon. With its sharp point, this colossal weapon can skewer foes. Imbue the jaw of the Fallingstar beast with gravitational lightning, sending a bolt crashing down a short distance away. Can be fired in rapid succession. Yeah, not for me, but awesome. I'm still kind of invested in this, and maybe that cannon thing. Down the road. Also my spiky mace. There's a lot of weapons I'm interested in, and I appreciate that they're giving me resources to use most of them. Glad I came up here. Worth it. Man, oh man. Whew. Alright, let's figure out how to safely get down. There was a ladder somewhere around here. Here we go. Good find. Let's spend these quick like on a level. Yeah, keep it going. What a game. Anything else, or was that kind of it? It seems like that should be it. That was pretty big seeming. Yeah. Okay. So then... No, wait, I can go further. Maybe from up top. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Whoosh! There. Okay. I see ya. It was harder to spot from, like, the basin itself, but once you're above it... Woo! Alright. Bunch of these dudes. Hello? Greetings. Hey! Did I use that already? I might have. Or did I gather that? You know what I mean. Let's investigate. This is looking more familiar, though, so I think this is the area that I did sort of scoot through real quick, like... Hello. Come on. Nice. Yeah, I, like, ran past this big thing, which, now that I look at it, looks like a huge Garunk type, doesn't it? Are you just a giant? In a cloak? What are you? I think you are. You kind of are, with more of a tentacle-y sort of look. You're scary. You got madness going on. You're interesting and stumpy. Madness has led to sort of that Cthulhu face. Very interesting. Whoa, no thank you. No thank you. You keep that to yourself. Jeez. My guy. You could have killed me. Be careful with that. Oh no. Stop stomping. I'm trying to kill you. And you're making this difficult. And you're making this more difficult. Quit. One at a time, please. So full of arrows. What's this? I thought this a mountain of fire, but I hardly feel a thing. I'll have to head further down. A hint. Interesting. I like that they make these easier than usual to see. Even if I keep finding them after they're relevant. Alright, I think we're almost done up here. Well, almost. Because there's like this little stretch that I've kind of already looked at, but I just want to double check in. And then there is, like, from here with the tree, further down and around here where I kind of just scooted through before. Looking for the map. Yeah. Still, almost done. So a lot of these dead hanging out here now seem more like a warning in the wake of the war, which I still don't feel like I know who was fighting in. Like, oh, I forgot about this thing. It does make sense that all the battlefields around this area are remnants from the wars, the fights between the demigods who had shards of the Elden Ring. This is going to be an ordeal. But the particulars of between who? Yeah. Alright, let's just wait for you to come back here. But yeah, the particulars of between who all is fighting who in any given one of these scraps. Who are the factions, because there's a lot of them. Volcano Manor clearly has beef with the Two Fingers, which is not necessarily the same order that is running Landell right now. But it also seems like there was a past war between... I don't even know enough to know. I know Giants are involved. I know Landell is somewhat involved. Volcano Manor was definitely having a war battle fight going on as well. Come on. There we are. Through and through. I cannot wait to watch lore videos when this is all over. Ah, hands. I forgot there were hands. Of course. Okay. You gonna make me bring fire out here? You are. I'll do it. It's alright, punk. Do I have anything? I've got throwable fire, but I've also got a sword that I can make very fiery. How much fire grease do I have on me anyway? Some. Enough. I'm pretty sure there were more than one of those around last I was here. Well, y'all are small, but I definitely ran into more than one. No. So yeah, let's go ahead and, oops. Protect ourselves. Come on out. We both know you're gonna. Yes, you. That's right. Dork. No. That's right. You're cool, but I hate you. Ooh, ghost. Sort of mushrooming ghost. Lord Rykard. If this putrid field of death is what your blasphemy would bring, then I can no longer abide. No one can. Does feel like Volcano Manor and Landell had this main war here. But why the, why are all the giant bodies? It felt like the giants, many of them were fighting against Landell as well. Unless, like, Landell's troops put all this up here outside Volcano Manor, which doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. This feels more like a warning signal from Volcano Manor. And there's the, like, Carian hand things out here. It feels like a lot of factions are involved in this one. There's even one of these things. A big one. Any advice? Well, a tear ahead sounds good, unless that means sadness, in which case, well, it's this game. Chilling Mists. I'll call in my bros, but the real threat is the death stuff. Let's go ahead and equip some boluses that can help with that. Yeah. And we got a Grace Fire nearby. This is manageable. Should we mount up? Can't really do my Chilling Mist that way. Nor can I open with my fun toys. Which we absolutely should do. Hello and blarg! I can also spew a whole bunch of garbage. Yeah. Not as much as you, though. You win that contest. It's not a contest, though. Ice! Don't grab. Don't anything. Stomps included. There we go. Whew. Oh, one of those. That kind of tier. I see. Least interesting kind for me, but I'll take it. And now we're here. Heading further down this way. All right. Oh no. Not excited about that. The Landell banners are here. The Golden Order banners are here with the giant bodies. Did the giants fight for and with Volcano Manor? Did they, like... Man, I don't know. I can't make accurate guesses with the info I have. So that's Death Blighted, it looked like, when it dropped in. Almost certainly is going to be that kind of issue. I don't feel like Latana's going to be able to provide the support I need on this one without getting targeted and obliterated. But little guys are probably going to get pretty toasted too. You know what? We should give him a chance. Everyone deserves a chance. And let's see if we can freeze this thing so that... Yeah, not even using the dragon breath. Let's just see if we can freeze the thing so they can do more damage to it while they're around. And, yeah. Whew. Yowza, you wild thing. Ice. Hang in there, crew. You're doing great. Whew. Oh boy. Ah. That does look kind of blighty, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just sort of that holy fire. Get him. No, get him. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, you missed your opportunity. No, don't get grabbed. Whew. Vision is challenging. You're doing great, crew. Kill it. Yeah. I have so many wonderful tools to fight with and friends to help. You're all great. Leaden hard tier, cerulean hidden tier. Let's see about those. A crystal tier formed slowly over the ages where the Erd tree's bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed. The resulting concoction temporarily boosts one's poise. Cool. And, let's see. The resulting concoction eliminates all FP consumption. However, this effect is only brief and will quickly expire. So basically, I could drink this and probably get off one big spell, maybe one big dragon breath without spending FP. That'd be very cool. Honestly, I'm going to either keep the Opaline Bubble tier or the Leaden Hard tier for more defensive stuff and throw that in there as the other half, and then just what a good fight opener. I like that. That's the thing to play with. I've not been using it for its healing abilities almost at all. So let's get some different utility out of it. This tree is not looking so hot. And some of this stuff is kind of growing on it. Golden arrow. And... careful. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That was what was going to be my guess, also. Feeling pretty happy about how many fights I'm surviving. It'll change, but for the moment, feeling pretty proud of it. Stop doing that. All right, and this is where we were sort of cut off when we first got to Altus. But now, we can go and explore a little more thoroughly. Not that I think there's tons more to find. At least there wasn't at first glance. Golden Vow, cool. We already withstood the invader out here. Yeah, I still feel like I'm missing some pieces to the big narrative picture with this area. But what I do have is already really compelling. Ain't that always the way? Ooh, gimme. Yeah, alright. And that about does it for the mountain. We did the thing. More to do in Volcano Manor and below it in the dungeon, obviously. We will be back. But only after we are able to get that far, at least, to deal with one of our targets. So... now there's a question. Do we continue from here? Or do we enter from this other side? Let's start here. Yeah, like, I want to see the whole outskirts before going inside the place, but... let's start here. Actually... this is a whole new area. This is a whole new big thing. Maybe it makes more sense. Not to call it a day yet, but... if we're going to be not done today, if there's one more thing we do today, and then next week we begin finally this area that I've been all excited about, maybe it's time to take one more quick attempt at this nonsense and see how we do. Just to see. Let's see. Still can't believe you have to fight these two giants every time on the way in. They're so chunky. There we are. Okay. Let's take this test again. To earn our right to go to Landell, which is very far away, but whatever. So... alright. Spear user. Well, spear and dagger. Dagger, so that's definitely a bleed dagger with a small shield. And katanas, yep. Feel like I kind of want to avoid the katana thing. Let's try this one, and let's just kind of go pretty vanilla with this fight here. I swapped out my Ash of War back to my own bleed swipe move. Maybe we'll try going back to freeze if it doesn't work out well for us. I've also swapped out the Flask of Physic the way I described I was going to, though I might save that for like a second or third fight. And that's mostly it, I think. I may also get some perfumes in here later if it feels like it'll be a helpful tool, but let's just go vanilla for this first fight. Knight of the Great Jar, let's go! And there you are. What's that there you just did? I'm not familiar. You don't have much for defense or shielding, so... wow. I mean, I was blocking, and that just went right through. Eesh. There we go. All right. That's one. Not so bad. We managed one. Let's top off a little while we consider our next situation. Oh, are we just kind of deciding the order at this point? I guess that makes sense. If that's the case, maybe let's get this one out of the way. They're more heavily armored as well. They're definitely going with some bleed katana nonsense. It's gonna be a lot of bleed. Which makes me think this time I am opening with my free dragon breath idea. Yeah. Let's, like, kind of get set up for that. And see what that does for us. I'm real curious. So, Flask of Physic is there. Yeah, okay. I'm all nervous. Have some. No. You cannot interrupt this. You will be rotted. And it didn't cost anything. That's great. Wow, I can just keep going, huh? No, you got kind of behind it. That's not what you want to see. Yipes. Careful there. A lot of people doing that move lately. Don't know if I like it. Can't tell what that's supposed to do. Okay, my friend. Please. Wrong flask. Yowza. Very intense. Be dead. Okay. So far, so good. 2 down. We spent our free breath. We can still open with a dragon breath this time, though, which will certainly help. Yeah, and we're full up. All right. We can open with a dragon breath, refill instantly, and then just get to work. Here goes. Just watch out for the dagger. They're going to be fast. And probably going to try to parry or something. Breath! Thou art rotted! Alright. And now we begin the fun. Yeah, you're gonna try to parry. Can't parry that, though. Don't know what that does. That thing you just did. Glad you're rotted, though. Hey, don't throw at me. Nope, just don't let that combo happen. That's the real scary stuff. Don't let them get super close to where they can just swipe all day. Ah, I just out of range. Come on. Nope. Ooh, I got lucky there. That combo could have gone bad. That's right. What do you think? I've passed your jar test. Great Jar's Arsenal. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Vastly raises maximum equip load. I love that. A charm that resembles a great jar overflowing with weaponry. Vastly boosts maximum equipment load. The great jar grants this talisman to their warriors. Carry as much as you can. Grow big and strong. I like it. How much difference are we talking here, though? Like... not tons more, but every little bit helps, honestly. And this is, like, versus a +1. So if we could find a +1 of this, imagine. Yay. Thank you. That's it, huh? Jar of no words. Well, I'm glad you're satisfied. Thanks for the good charm. Feels good having that not looming over me. Well, all right then. Off the list it goes. Let's turn this into Grunk, this death route. As long as we're just checking stuff off the list. No attacks? Okay. Just making sure. Don't make me bring out the shield crew again. I'll do it.
My thanks, tarnished. Death, my sin, should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
Stone of BONK. Cool, thank you. I'll bring you more when I have some. What was that one say and do? Superior incantation taught by BONK the beast clergyman. Hurls a boulder before the caster, can be cast repeatedly. Long ago, BONK was a beast of such terrifying ferocity that his former name meant Death of the Demigods. Interesting. So were you a... Oh, Death of the Demigods. I thought demi-humans for a second. I was like, oh, are you like a demi-human? You do kind of have some of the build for it. Like, maybe. So you were dangerous to demigods, though. Interesting. And cool. That's a spell I'll definitely have to try out. But I think, man, we've done so much. There's plenty more to do. Next time, next week, at long last, we begin. Actually, wait. The thing I said is still true. It just occurred to me. I just met a really intense, random mage wizard yesterday, I think, who wouldn't talk to me but did give me a really cool spell. Is that at all of interest to you?
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Yes!
What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher. A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you. You make us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice.
Tell me your story.
If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria. It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Carrian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos, no matter what we give in return. My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice. I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. Perhaps this is a journey we could take together.
I've been wanting to do quests with you for so long. Yes.
Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit.
I've been here!
You must have a fabulous teacher.
You talk like I haven't been here.
I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Glintstone sorcerer. And like Master Azure, he was banished from the Academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him.
The Celian Sealbreaker.
I need him to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now.
Okay. Hang on. I want to see the description on that. A Glintstone key received from the sorceress Selin, capable of breaking the seal that keeps Master Lusat confined. Celia, town of sorcery, can be found in Caelid. This key was said to have been found in the possession of a Celian sorcerer. So, if I'm not mistaken, this key... There was that hidden cave behind the town of Celia that, at the very bottom, had this magical barrier seal that I couldn't do anything about, and that I'd been led to believe by comments that was involved with Selin in some way, but I think I needed this key first before anything could happen there. Now I have the key, so I guess that's what we're doing starting on Monday, but it's not going to stop us from doing other things too. I've just been waiting to be able to move this character's quest forward for so long. Now I really want to go for it. It seems like we've done most everybody else's that we can, that we haven't already botched. But this one's just been sitting here waiting. I have a lead on this, Lusat.
You wish to resume the lesson? Indeed, that would be the wiser option. After his expulsion from the Academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home, a place called Celia in the eastern Caelid wilds. Thinking about it, I obtained the glintstone key I gave you from a Celian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby. After his expulsion, a place called Thinking about it. It wouldn't be...
Interesting. So yeah, let's, next time, go try to let Lusat out and see where things head, and then once we wrap up Selin's quest as far as I can manage to take it, then we go to explore. Oh, I'm excited. 2 things to be looking forward to now. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend. I will see you next week for more Elden Ring, and then several weeks after that, I bet. Take care, and goodbye.